Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and yes, in today's video I'm going to be cleaning with these products my Logitech G29. Now I keep my wheel really clean, but as you can see, just through general use you get a lot of dust build-up and a lot of things happening. A lot of people don't actually clean behind the wheel or clean the paddles, but yeah, just going to go through some very simple tips on how to do it, what to do, and probably what not to do. Yeah. So one of the things you can do is, obviously, if you've got some microfiber cloths or some very soft cloths, is to pre-treat them. Now this is just a product I use on my car. Again, like I say, it's antibacterial, it's very soft on materials, fabrics, and whatever the wheel's made of. But what I'm going to do is pre-soak one of these by just spraying a little bit of applicant on it and then running it around the wheel, even though I wash my hands before I use it and my hands don't really sweat. So one of the things I'm going to do is take some of my antibacterial spray it onto the cloth. Obviously you spray it onto here rather than onto the wheel. Once I've done that, I will literally just kind of make sure it's soaked in and around the cloth, and then by doubling it over, pressing it like so, and then, as in when you're cleaning an automotive wheel on a car, if you rotate it around the wheel like this, and hopefully mine's not too dirty, because as I say, I do try and keep it as clean as I can. And then if you take it off and look, yeah, you can already see some dirt build up actually on the microfiber cloth. It's quite amazing, isn't it? The amount of dirt. Even though you think your wheel's clean, I don't know if you can see the ever so slight difference on there, but yeah, let's get through and do the rest of the wheel and then come back and show you how to do the next stage. There we go, the wheel's done. It's drying a little bit at the minute, not too bad, but if I show you the differences in the cloths, so that's a clean one, and that's the one I've used. Now it may be a bit harder to see on camera, but you can definitely see, although it's ever so slightly damp, that it's actually a lot darker where I've rotated it around the wheel just to clean all the dirt out of the little pores on it. So what's up next? I think what I'm going to do is take one of these, a very soft cloth, again antibacterial but sensitive one, so not to do any damage, and then I will clean the paddles. Now you'll have to forgive the lighting on this, but a lot of people don't seem to be aware that your hands run on the back of these, and sometimes I've gone around to friends' houses, just the odd one because I don't have many, and their wheels are so grimy on the back, it's just unbelievable. And I swear half of them go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands, you know, and it's not just guys, it's girls as well. Anyway, let's go over and do the other paddle, and then I will show you what the cloth's like on mine. There we go, that's not actually too bad, which I didn't expect it to be on my wheel and my actual paddles, because I do tend to keep it clean. But as I say, even on the areas like this, you just get little bits of dust appear from nowhere. So that's why I've got one of these little cheap brushes. I just picked it up from a DIY store, a pack of them even, and I think I paid something like £1 for 5. But that's obviously to do and to get into little areas like this. And if you get in and circulate around, as I say, there's some vents on the front of the wheel, and again, just give them a quick clean out just to make sure. Try and get inside these little grooves. You could actually use a cleaning brush for an automotive one, a circular brush, that may be easier, but as I say, this is what I had to hand and it's one that I'm going to use. So let's just go through some of that, but you can see it pulling the dust out of the actual grooves, and then I will give it a wipe down afterwards. Now if we move on to the front of the wheel, as you can see, where you move your fingers across the buttons and all in and around here, you get dust build up. But again, that's what I use the brush for. Basically just work it around, try and get into the little areas where you get dirt trapped, like down in there, and yeah, just work your way around the wheel. You can use your antibacterial cloth on this one just to clean off, But like this bit here, I mean, that should just clean off. So let's give it a wipe just to see. Because obviously you get natural grease come out of your fingers and things like that. But the idea is not to saturate and soak it, but just literally to try and pick up the remains of anything that's been left on there that you don't want there. And as I said earlier, we all know where everybody's hands have been, so yeah, give it a clean. Right, let's go through this and then come back and round off the video for you. There we go, folks, all done. I've cleaned all in and around the buttons, cleaned around this panel here. Obviously dust is going to land on the wheel straight away, but I've cleaned all this, cleaned the paddles, and yeah, just give it a general clean up and a tidy. So very straightforward video, but if you look after your products, they will look after you. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos about maintenance on wheel wobbles and how to clean the pedals. But like I say, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will be bringing you more content.